go. So here's a look at what we've got going on here with the radar across the region. I want to show you that we have a little bit of rainfall in the River Valley, northwest Arkansas, kind of here, there, and everywhere. A little bit of activity starting to fire up to the west, and notice how quickly it's developing. We have a little bit more of that instability starting to fire up out there, and we have the potential for severe weather continuing the next several hours. So here's a look at what we've got with the zones today. Notice we're kind of sandwiched between two elevated 3 out of 5 risk across the area, but it's going to be a little bit tricky. We do have a risk for severe weather, but it's going to be another one of those hit or miss opportunities where not everyone's going to see severe weather, but as many of us have already seen, we're all going to get some type of rainfall. 2 out of 5 for all of our counties coming up today. Here's a look at the hour-by-hour forecast for northwest Arkansas. You can see we have those rain chances, but as I showed you earlier, the models have been all over the place, so it's hard to say exactly when or where it's going to be impacted by rain. So if you got plans this evening, just keep an eye on the radar, but I wouldn't fully cancel those just because in between the rounds of rain that we've got, you may be able to do those plans across the region. So just keep that in mind. We do have this to show you, and this is going to be that instability that I mentioned here just a second ago across the area. Notice there's a little bit more instability starting to surge up into portions of eastern Oklahoma, parts of the River Valley. We're going to be watching this just because this is fuel for storms that it could work with, the potential for maybe some hail, damaging winds, low but not zero tornado risk. A little bit lower northwest Arkansas, but still, even with this amount of energy, you will still get some lightning, maybe a chance for an isolated storm or two that could be strong. We do have this. It is a severe thunderstorm watch for portions of the River Valley, and it does include LaFleur, Scott, and Logan counties until 9 o'clock tonight, so just keep that in mind. Rainfall rates over the last 3 hours, you can see a little bit better activity in the River Valley, and some areas picking up close to about a 4/10 of an inch to around 1/1/10 of an inch. So some areas are seeing some heavy rainfall across the area. That risk will continue for the majority of the evening overnight tonight as well. And then we've got this to talk about. So we've got the allergens, we've got the potential for some flash flooding, we've got all sorts of activity in terms of the weather to talk about. So get your bingo cards out. It's that time of the year. We've got allergens, we've got storms, we've got all this to talk about. So unfortunately, got some bad news for tomorrow. It's going to continue to rain then. But I do want to highlight, the reason I'm not showing the future cast is because it was so awful today. It's really not worth showing you just because it's going to be a little bit off with timing. At points today, it said it wasn't even going to rain at all. Then we had storms across the area. Then it said there were going to be storms, and there weren't. So it's really not worth showing for tomorrow. But do keep in mind, we are going to have some rain. I think overnight tonight into tomorrow morning, we'll see it. I wouldn't cancel those plans for your Memorial Day. You may be able to get some activities in the morning, the afternoon, and the evening. So don't cancel your plans. Don't alter them. Just keep an eye on the radar and kind of maybe a last-minute thing before you do anything with those plans. Low chance of rain continues into Tuesday. And then notice it's going to be nice and mild. We're not talking 90s, which is going to feel pretty nice over the next several days.